A few things I really like about this Redragon gaming keyboard and mouse set. For one, the keyboard is really rather quiet. Now, I do most of my work early in the morning. The last thing I want is the really loud click clackety sound of the keyboard. So I absolutely love how nice and quiet this is. You can program the lights to be certain colors or to do rainbow or different designs. Nothing too fancy, but it's still fun and nice to have those effects. The mouse is pretty basic. It is weighted though, so that is nice. So you can adjust the weight, and it is also programmable. So if you don't like the forward and back being forward and back buttons, you can program them to be just about whatever you want. You could assign macros to them, and in fact you can do that to all the buttons. But basically, other than the left, right, middle buttons, all you got are the forward and back to play with. You do have the DPI button that is not programmable, but one thing I like about this button is that it has an LED that blinks when you press it, and it blinks faster depending on what your DPI is. So you know if it's blinking really fast, your mouse is also going to move really fast. I haven't seen that in a mouse before, and I really like it. This set was sent to me so I could make this video. I really like Redragon. In fact, years ago I bought a Redragon mouse, and it's still the mouse I use today. So while I will be switching over to using this keyboard because I love it so much, I probably won't be using this because the other Redragon I use, it has a bunch of programmable buttons. I use it for video editing. Absolutely love it. So sticking with this, but moving to this keyboard because it's so nice and quiet. It feels really nice. Let's have a quick look at these before I actually plug them in. In the manual, it does go over some of the basic functions. Looks like there is no driver necessary. So here is the keyboard. Oh, that is... I don't really like the loud keyboards. And you can hear this is not loud, but it is very responsive. So it has a feel very similar to a mechanical keyboard where the keys are nice and snappy, but it doesn't have that loud click clackety sound. And I know a lot of people like that. I don't. And then here we go with the mouse. So you have your forward and back. Here's your left click, your right click, your roller, and then your roller click. And then this presumably is DPI. Let's go ahead and look in here. Here are the weights for the mouse. Even with the weights, it doesn't feel super heavy to me, but if you want it lightweight, you could take these out. Honestly, I think it has a really nice feel as is. So here's the braided cable USB. The keyboard cable is not braided cable, but this plastic with ridges, but also USB and has Velcro. If I'm being honest, there's nothing super special about either the mouse or the keyboard, other than perhaps it's a really good price. The mouse is really good. It's nice that it's programmable, but there's not a lot of buttons. And the keyboard is more or less what you would expect with most keyboards, but I love that it's got the media buttons. It has a bunch of function keys. You can program the lights. The F keys also serve as function keys, but mostly the reason I'm switching to this is I really love the feel and the responsiveness of the keys and that it's not super loud. So if you're looking for something that's really high quality but not expensive, I think this is a great option. But also you should look into this Redragon mouse because I absolutely love it. Been using it for years.